Before you buy Lattafa Atlas, let me save you some money. This fragrance is loud, salty, oceanic, and powerful, but it's not for everybody. People compare it to the Orto Parisi Megamare, and I understand why. It has the same salty DNA. But here's the real question. Is Lattafa Atlas a budget beast, or does it smell like you got hit in the face with ocean water? Today, I'm breaking down the scent, performance, compliments, and who should buy it and who needs to stay away. Because this might be one of the best aquatic fragrances Lattafa has made, or it may be the strongest mistake in your collection. Now, let's get into it. Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Couts, the Fragrance Guy, and today we're reviewing Lattafa Atlas. I am going to tell you right now, this is not your average fresh fragrance. This is not Blue de Chanel. This is not Dylan Blue. This is not Sauvage. This is not a simple gem scent or a clean shower fragrance. Lattafa Atlas is darker, saltier, louder, and way more aggressive than that. So before you spend your money, let's talk about what that smells like or what that really means. Does it deserve a spot in your collection? And let me give you a quick verdict right up top. Lattafa Atlas is beast mode, salty aquatic fragrance with the Magmar style DNA. It's bold, it's marine, it's salty, and it's powerful. And it's not trying to smell like every other blue fragrance on the market. But this is also not the type of fragrance I would tell everybody to blind buy. If you like strong aquatic fragrances, salty ocean air, and scents that make statements, Atlas might be for you. But if you only like sweet, smooth, easy blue fragrance, this might be too much. Now let's talk about the presentation. Lattafa usually does a good job of making their bottles feel like they're getting more than what you pay for. Atlas definitely takes on that bold scent and matches it with the bottle. The bottle does not look playful, it's not sweet, and it looks nothing like a soft, simple scent. It looks deep, dark, serious, and connected to the ocean. And honestly, that fits the fragrance perfectly because when you spray, you're not getting a tropical vacation vibe. You're getting that deep ocean, salty air, wet rock, sea breeze, storm cloud. Now, this is not that sunscreen scent. This is not that coconut scent. This is not that pineapple scent. This is not even that sweet summer vacation. This is more like standing by the room, or sorry, by the ocean when the weather changes and the waves get it more aggressive. So let's now talk about the scent and get into this actual scent. In the actual open, Lattafa Atlas hits you with the salty sea note and lemon. That's the top notes. And it's not that bright type of lemon. The lemon here is sharp, fresh, but the main thing you're going to notice is the salty marine accord. And when I say salty, I really mean salty. This smells like ocean air, smells like sea spray, it smells like wet rock near the coast. It smells like mineral marine, almost seaweed like. Some people are going to smell this and say, man, that's different. What do you have on? And other people are going to smell it and say, I don't know if I want to smell like that. It's okay. Now, that's why I keep saying this fragrance is not for everybody. The opening comes off a little aggressive. It's loud in the right way, and it does not ease into the room. It walks in the room and announces itself. It stands out. So in the first 10 to 20 minutes might be the most challenging part for some people, but for the ones that love it, they're going to love it. I'll tell you that. Now, in the dry down, you're starting to get more of the iris and Davin. And then the iris gets a little slightly smoother. Not super powdery, not lipstick style iris, but it helps around to keep it sharp and salty edge. The Davin gives it that slightly herbal, aromatic feel, adds more character to it, and gives it that aquatic fragrance. Then in the base, you get the ambergris, sandalwood, and oak moss. Now, the base is where Atlas gets its powers. The ambergris gives it that marine, musky feel. The oak moss gives it that earthy green, slightly rough texture, and the sandalwood gives it a little smoothness under everything. So the dry down is salty, musky, wood, moss, and aquatic. And that's what make Atlas different. It's not just a regular fresh a fragrance or fresh aquatic tongue twister. It gives it that edge, that depth. It smells like nothing you probably have in your fragrance. So let's get into what it smells. Atomizer is good. Oh my goodness. It's got that dark, salty beast mode. It is definitely rock. Imagine a rocky coastline, waves crashing, salty air, citrus, wet rock, clouds of sky, clouds of cloud. The sky is cloudy. That's Atlas. It's fresh but not light. It's aquatic but not playful. It's clean but not soft. It's bold, salty, loud, masculine, leaning to my nose. So yes, this is marketed as unisex, and typically anyone can wear it. But I would say this is going to be strongly masculine and very, very aggressive. Now let's just talk about the big comparison on this. A lot of people compare this to Orto Parisi Megamare, and I understand why. They share that same loud, salty marine DNA scent. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you they're identical one for one. Magmar is more niche, it has more refined, and it's higher in artistic feel. But Atlas gives it a lot of that same energy for a lot less money. And for most people, especially if you are getting to this DNA and you never smelled it and you like it, then go for it. But if this is something you've never smelled and you've never been in this area and you're not really a big fan of salty ocean air, then I would say it's important to go smell it prior to. If you've already smelled Magmar and you loved it, and Atlas is a no-brainer for you. But if you've never smelled Magmar or anything in that lane and you're just used to the regular blue fragrance, please trust me, this is not blind buy safe. Now let's talk about performance. Everybody wants to know what performance is on this. On my skin, this gives strong longevity, strong projection, and a very strong scent trail. It's not one of those fragrances where you spray it and wonder where it went after wonder where it went after 2 hours. No, this one is the one that sticks around. This one is your buddy for life. uh, I would say this is going to give you 8 hours plus, and even if you spray it on clothes, probably even longer. Projection is strong, sealage is strong, and that scent trail is serious. This gives aggressive, savage, macho man ready savage. Yeah. So I would say anywhere from 4 to 6 sprays probably is the best for it. Typical spots, pulses, shirt, all of that. But don't go crazy with this one because an overspray of Atlas, and you're not just wearing it, you're actually taking over the entire room. And everybody not may not want to smell that salty ocean wave hit them in the face. So when would I recommend to wear this? I would definitely wear this in warm weather. Um, it's not your typical sweet summer type of scent. So I will wear it outdoor events, beach, summer nights, vacation near the water, casual daytime situations, anywhere you want to leave a strong scent trail. Now, it could be worn in the office, but you need to do light sprays when you do that because it can overtake the whole entire office, and it is a very unique smell. So if you work in a small office, close quarters, some people might not want to smell that. It may be too much. So I'm not going to say wear it to church. I'm not going to say wear it to a business meeting. And I'm not even going to say this is like a play it safe type of scent. This is more of a statement type of scent. This is one of the ones that I would recommend if you're going to wear it. It's springtime, summertime's on the best time to wear this because it has that mossy, woody musk base. You could probably wear it early fall. I wouldn't reach for this in the cold weather unless you really love the scent profile. It's aquatic, it's salty, it's marine, so it naturally feels better in the warmer outside. But even in the heat, don't overspray because when the heat hits this fragrance, it becomes nuclear. And you're going to get tons of compliments with this. This is definitely a compliment getter. I do repeat, compliment getter. But if you really ask me if it's a compliment getter all the time, yes and no. I know that's going to sound crazy. I know. But listen to me. Stay with me. Stay with me. All right. The fragrance does get attention. People will smell you. People will notice you. People may ask you what you're wearing, but that does not mean everybody is going to love it. This is a more of a polarizing type of scent. And it definitely does pull in that type of compliment from certain people. It's nothing like Versace Dylan, Blue, YSL, Blue de Chanel, which are easier and average, and everybody can smell it. Atlas is different. Some people may think it smells fresh, powerful, and expensive. Other people may think it smells too salty, too marine, and too strong. So if your goal is to stand out and have something different on, this makes sense. Now, who should actually buy this fragrance? Buy this if you love salty aquatic fragrances, beast mode performance, cheaper alternatives to Magmar style fragrances, and something different from the usual blue fragrance DNA. But this is if you like marine, mossy, oak moss, oceanic scent trails, and it's going to take over. That's who that's for. Now, if you're a person who does not want to smell like everybody else at the cookout, again, this is for you. This is going to be a strong value or presentation or go getter or grab for you. Now, let's talk about price, the value. The DNA is very strong. So, for the DNA, the performance, and its niche style of energy, fragrance is a no brainer to me. This is what makes Atlas interesting. It gives you that salty marine beast mode experience at a price that is much easier. And you get a higher end quality out of the scent. So, the value itself is great for this because if you're expecting a loud beast mode, you don't want to spend $200, $300 like Magmar is, then this is where you should go. This is for you. But again, because it's loud and it's a unique smell, does not mean it's for everybody. So let's go ahead and jump into the ratings on this. So for scent profile, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It's unique, it's bold, it's salty, and it's different, and I respect it. For performance, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Again, this lasts, it projects, and leaves a serious scent trail. So for versatility, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Yes, you can wear it in warm weather, outdoors, casual, but you can't wear it to the office. And if you do, you got to be kind of like balancing with it. Compliment, you're going to get 8 out of 10 for me for my rating because it can be divided depending on who's smelling it. And then blind buy safe, I would give it a 5 because you need to smell this before you buy it. That salty marine fragrance just jumps out immediately. So overall, I'm going to get Lattafa Atlas a 8.5 out of 10. Not because it's perfect, not because everybody needs it, not because it's a knockoff for a dupe. It's because it does what it's supposed to do and for a very budget friendly price. So, my final verdict, Lattafa Atlas is beast mode, salty aquatic fragrance that smells bold, marine, and different. This is not your average freshie. This is not a safe compliment getter. This is not something I tell everybody to buy. But if you like powerful oceanic fragrances, you may want something that smells similar to Magmar style energy without paying that type of money. Atlas is absolutely the one I would recommend for you. Just spray with respect because it's not playing around. It's here, it's loud, it's room taking. Now, I want to hear from y'all. Would you wear this fragrance? Would you be interested in wearing a salty air fragrance? If you have it, let me know. If you have this fragrance or Magmar, let me know what you think about it. Which one is better? Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my next fragrance review. And as always, I'm Mr. Couts, the fragrance guy, helping you smell good without wasting your money. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.